Paganini may have sold his soul to the devil to become a renowned violin virtuoso, but I am a basic 21st century human being who has no such ambitions in life. And I'm more tempted to sell my soul to the devil for the following possible contenders instead. I present to you Genshin Impact moments I would sell my soul to the devil to experience for the first time again. Contender number 10, experiencing the Sumeru Archon quest plus interlude quest again. This is the farthest down on my list because it's a fairly recent update in the game. The Sumeru Archon quest is just so well fleshed out and well written without feeling rushed. Nahida is so well written, must protect. Wander, enough said. And I just love the Sumeru cast in general. Something about Sumeru really brings me back to the early Genshin days, like Mondstadt and Liyue. It's just good vibes. Contender number 9 is discovering Qingyan Peak and Cloud Retainer's floating island thingy. I remember I brute forced this world quest because I was trying to find some core lapis to ascend Chongyan. Spoiler alert, I obviously did not end up finding any core lapis when I was doing this world quest. What I did get instead was a good dose of motion sickness climbing up these vertical mountains. Here's a screenshot I took when I first got up to the little floating island. Now that is a whole lot of nostalgia right there. Contender number 8 is trying to find Xiao at the top of Wangshu Inn. Back when I first started, I thought that the playable characters just hung out in the open world in their respective areas. So me, a simple Xiao wanter, finally having discovered Wangshu Inn, did what I knew I had to do. I had to climb up to the top of Wangshu Inn and find Xiao. Over here? Over there? Well, we all know how that ended up. I climbed everything I could in Wangshu Inn trying to find Xiao, but I couldn't find him in the end. I was kind of sad, you know? But Lantern Fest was right around the corner, so we Xiao wanters finally got our Xiao content. Contender number 7, arriving at Dito for the first time. I think the people who started playing Genshin Impact from around the time the game was released will relate to this one a lot, because back then there wasn't much to do after you finished exploring Mondstadt, Liyue, and Dragonspine. Like, we had events here and there, but definitely way less content than what we get nowadays with each update. We were in a content dry spell. So the anticipation I had for Inazuma was like really high. And after playing through the Mondstadt, Liyue, and Dragonspine Archon quests, you really couldn't help being super hyped for the next big update. Us boarding the Crux, arriving in Rito to the Inazuma sunset in the background, and the scene of Kurosaki Toma greeting you right when you arrive at Rito. And the partly surreal feeling I had setting foot in Inazuma, that really brings me back. Contender number 6, seeing Wanderer's appearance in the version 3.3 all senses clear, all existence void trailer. That part where he goes, Dottore! 10 out of 10 voice acting, Natsu Dragoniru. That 3D to 2D transition, so smooth, so beauty. Also that other part, yes, this one. Thank you, HOYO-verse. We have been fed well. Contender number 5, watching Yunjin's performance of the Divine Damsel of Devastation. This is one word, iconic. The vocals, visuals, story, Yunjin, everything. Literally gave me chills when I watched it. To be honest, not much to say here because I don't think my words can fully describe the amount of emotions I had watching this performance. It's a piece of art. Contender number 4, rolling for the first character I ever wanted, which was Xiao. Xiao was the first character that I really wanted and saved up for, and after rolling for him, just being able to play Genshin, running around with one of your favorite characters is a whole different feeling compared to when I was just running around with random characters. No hate to my OG team, I love them. Shout out to Chonghyun, Mona, Bennett, and Diona. Even though I didn't know what I was doing when I first started out. Freeze team supremacy. Contender number 3, kind of similar to number 4, rolling for my all-time favorite character which is, if not obvious by now, Wanderer. I started this game because I saw screenshots of Scaramouche's appearance in the Unreconciled Stars event, and from there everything was history. Angry Big Hat Man taught me financial responsibility, so like a 2-in-1 deal. It was worth it. Watching Wanderer actually be drip marketed and seeing his actual banner arriving in game all felt like a fever dream, and it still kind of feels like a fever dream. I don't know why. I've literally been using him 90% of the time since I got him, and it still sometimes doesn't feel real that he's there. Someone help me. Contender number 2, watching Zhongli's character demo, Zhongli the Listener. 3 syllables. Iconic. I didn't watch Zhongli's character demo until after I finished the Yue Archon quest, so all I had running around in my head was Zhongli being a broke grandpa meme. So like watching this, I was like, whoa, he's actually badass. Like the music, the visuals, the iconic meatball scene. I usually watch Genshin's Japanese YouTube channel because I use the JP voices in-game, but for Zhongli's trailer, I have to say that the original Chinese character demo slaps in a whole different way. I'll link it in the description. Definitely check it out if you haven't watched it already. His character demo single-handedly convinced me to roll for him. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? 10 out of 10 marketing, HOYO-verse. And last but not least, I would gladly sell my soul for my all-encompassing trap card. Contender number 1, starting Genshin Impact for the first time. I think we can all agree that the feeling of starting Genshin for the first time again is something we all want to relive. I had no idea what kind of rabbit hole I was falling into. You know, I just came here for the small and angry menace with the big hat. But on the way, I got hit by the Genshin Lord Truck-kun. HOYO-verse out of 10 would do it again. But like now that I think about it, starting Genshin Impact again for the first time means starting from scratch, means refarming artifacts from scratch, and farming for ascension and talent materials all over again. Not the hand guards. No! Do you have a Genshin Impact moment that you would sell your soul to experience again for the first time? Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in my next one. Goodbye and good vibes.